biggest piece of advice I would give to a college would just be to really do a lot of background research. There's a lot of resources available for flipping, and it's really good to look into all of those and see really what's best for your classroom. Because it's a lot of work, and you could really take some of that work out if you really do your research. I felt that there was definitely material out there that really helped.
Start everything way before you're going to do a flip, so get all the legwork done like well before. So like when you're planning your entire lesson for your entire class, like try to incorporate or try to plan that flip in advance. And another piece of advice would be to keep it simple on the first flips, or even the first couple would be to build and start off with just a really simple one, maybe only like a 1-day flip, and then move on to maybe more like a few days, and then an entire lesson or week or unit or whatever it is.
I guess the biggest advice is kind of know your class, like the people in your class, because one, it's access to the technology, which we took a survey at the beginning to kind of see who had access to technology at home, like if they had a computer, if they had access to internet, and if not, kind of provide some alternate routes, and also know if they were the type of students to go out after class and actually sit for like 10 minutes to watch the video. It was interesting because there was 2 periods of chemistry that we did this with, and the first period was on top of it, like they watched the video. Second period, there was more students who didn't.
Just using the whole like My Big Classroom / like a Blackboard-esque type of platform to communicate and kind of have like commerce with students, like being able to accept documents and give documents out and give links and stuff like that. I see that as like incredibly important. And for my future views as a teacher, like I know that as soon as these kids get to college, they're going to be expected to use this kind of stuff, so getting it started in high school would not hurt.
Doing the flip in the chemistry classroom really helped to show me how much of an influence technology can have. I mean, going into it, I didn't even know what a flip was, so I had no idea really what you could do with a flip. So after we did the flip in the chemistry class, I really saw how much it was beneficial for the students. People are hesitant to try technology because it's new and different, but if you don't try it and you don't incorporate it, you're really missing out. And it's a shame because you can really enhance the classroom experience.
Technology has become such a big part of everyone's lives. Like seriously, there was half the students at San Luis Obispo High School had an iPhone 4. So it's like it's become such a big part of students' lives that it's going to be important to incorporate into the classroom. So I think so. Depending on the unit, I think it'd be more helpful than I think other units would be a lot more useful because they're more difficult topics, so a student could watch the video over and over and over until they kind of grasp it, and then we can have the labs in class, like spend more time kind of applying it.
Definitely, I saw that the kids really responded well to it, and the teacher that I was working with even had a really good experience, and he learned a lot of new things. So I think that, yeah, definitely it's something that I would really love to do in my classroom.
Definitely, I think that I would enjoy trying to make my own resources, make my own lecture videos so students could view them at home. And I know that like I'm familiar with how to make a video and editing it and everything like that. So it would be fairly easy, I think, for the first time for me since I've been involved with this process.
I'm really excited to see what kinds of things technology has in store so that I can incorporate them in my future classroom.